All right, this is for those of us that were raised on the Brady Bunch. I am at Mohave Point in the Grand Canyon, one of the best points. When you're actually out on the point, which is over there, you get incredible views, probably more than 180 degrees. Awesome views to the west, awesome views here to the east. Anyways, Mike pulls the station wagon up to about right here. These curbs weren't here at the time. The kids get out and they basically run through here and run down this east rim. They must have did some editing though, because it takes way longer to get down there than it does in their video. So I'm going to do the same thing. All right, so here we are. The kids come running down this east rim right here. And then the main shot is probably from over about in here somewhere. It's about like that. And there's a crook in the pipe right there. And then there's a crook in the pipe over here where I think Marcia is standing. Carol's over here to the right. Greg is like in the middle.
Okay, so I'm jumping in here because when I was searching for info on this, I saw a few people kind of, you know how people are nowadays. Everybody argues about everything. Basically arguing as to where this took place. And, you know, the rocks don't lie, people. They haven't moved in 60, 70 years. And as you can see, they absolutely have not moved. Nobody's moving those rocks. They're probably hundreds of pounds apiece. And what they put in place back in the 50s and 60s before the Brady Bunch filmed in the early 70s is still there to this day, 52, 53 years later from the Brady Bunch episode. So it's the same place, folks. This is the spot. All right, that pretty much wraps it up here. For Mohave Point. You can pronounce it however you want. I don't really care. Oh yeah, and it's a little treacherous here. Do not fall and die here at the Grand Canyon. But actually, now that I think about it, if you are going to fall and die at the Grand Canyon, there's probably not a better spot to do it than where the Bradys were. It's just an amazing spot. The plaque, though, I will say the plaque mentions nothing of the Bradys being here. You know, it talks about how this was all cut over millions of years and like it's some big deal. But, you know, the Bradys were here and there's no mention of it. None whatsoever. You know, I don't think we would know about the Grand Canyon unless we had the Bradys episode. I mean, it was long before the internet. We had books, but, you know, nobody really read that stuff. You know, a perfect example here, folks, is the spot here, the water that Peter mentions. You know, thanks to Mike Brady, we learned that the Grand Canyon was cut by water. It's just an amazing sight. You got to get here. You got to check it out. But I will say, we were fighting the crowds off. You need to get here, and you need to rush right to this spot and check it out because the crowds are just insane. But again, you know, sadly, no mention of the Bradys being there on the plaque at all. I was very upset about that. You know, I don't know what to say about that. I'm probably going to write a letter. But at this point, as you can see, folks, I'm leaving. I was rather upset, and I was hungry and upset and cold, and, you know, I was leaving. And my wife was like, "You're an idiot." And she's waving. You know, she says goodbye, and that's it, folks. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.